so good. Hey y'all, what's up? It's been a long time coming and we really need to talk. You and I know you see me. You looking right at me, girl. Corona. She was like, girl, you got to go. Get up out of your comfort zone. You can't go doing all the traveling that you wanted to do. She was like, that's not gonna happen. Can't go to Cali like I wanted to. I guess being the person that I am allowed me to quietly leave my comfort zone. I started doing some deep work on myself and connecting with myself, and one of those things is doing this video and sharing my journey with you guys. Me growing through life, thriving instead of surviving, growing instead of going. Yeah, okay, I think I'm philosophical. Yes, in my mind I am. So you would think that this pandemic would have forced me to stay my regular self because I had nowhere to go but home. Something got me, basically pushed me just enough for me to open the door and step outside. I feel more at home than ever before. You know, stepping outside of something where you feel like I'm safe here, I belong here, I should stay here, and realizing that outside of that zone is where you need to be. Once you step over that line, you won't downgrade yourself. Who's gonna downgrade? Who's gonna be like, yeah, let me go back to this small little hole? No, child, no, that's not gonna work. Because life is too short for me not to be my full potential. Life is too short for me to dance in my comfort zone forever. Life is too short for me to be stuck and feel powerless. Life is full of so much. It is limited by the things that I can't see. And, you know, asking myself, why can't I see them? Why can't I reach this? Why can't I feel this way? If I never leave this space, mentally and physically, I just know I can never be the true version of myself. I feel like life was meant for me to be that true version of myself to the core. And, you know, for me, being the true version of myself is getting rid of the expectations of what I think other people are wanting from me, of trying to help other people that don't really want to leave the space that they're in, just not being a people pleaser anymore and not thinking about the next steps for everybody in my circle versus thinking of the next steps for myself. Me being my true version of myself without excuses and without apologizing for me being myself. A part of that is unlearning things that have just gathered up over so many years of just living the way I lived, and making room for the new things that can come into my life and bring me so much joy and allow me to see other things that maybe have been in front of me for years that I just couldn't grab and hold on to, because when you're living and doing certain things for so many years, you just don't have the ability to see the same thing that's in front of you the same way that you should in order to move up to the next level. And that's fine, because everything has its time and its place. It's important to embrace that, because jumping to stuff too soon will just knock you right down. You cannot eat the cake before it's time. You got to do the work in between. That's what I've learned for myself. If I look at this beautiful life that God has allowed me to build, I was just like, I did not build this to just not feel the part of being me, being a wife, being a mother. I did not build this to just be lost in the sauce somewhere. I didn't do that for that. I was meant to enjoy this life and grow into the version of myself that feels the fire of where I'm supposed to be getting. And in order to do that, I just knew I had to start doing things differently in order to feel different, in order to see things differently, in order to see different things. You know, it's not easy, and at times doubt strikes my mind, but I just know that nothing as beautiful and as durable as the vision that I have and had in my mind can be built overnight. Question that I asked myself when Corona hit, it was like, okay, where do I want to be when this is said and done? Mentally in the same space, what do I want to do? I was able to step outside of my comfort zone in my home by doing certain things that connected me to my goals, making sure I invest in myself. Our home became this, I guess, this quiet, safe space where we could do those things that we felt we needed to do to level up our family initially. A space with no distractions and no noise where we could just go for our goals. So stepping outside of my comfort zone has led me to a whole new world of opportunity, of starting a brand new journey in life. 2020 has really been lit. Had its ups and its downs, but that's how life goes. You take your wins where you can and your losses where you have to. Embrace life, y'all. All right, love y'all. Bye.